So I want to try something different. It's kind of very different, actually. I think that my videos are best, like, just to listen to, opposed to actually watching. So it's almost 1 in the morning right now, and I was thinking that what if I just do like a lights out video, where, cause I swear I have some of my best thoughts or most random thoughts before I go to bed at night. So instead of waking up, like getting out of bed and turning on lights and, just really disrupting that flow pattern of those thoughts where I have to do all these things and now I'm like, picking up the phone, recording. Now I'm like thinking, well, what should I say? How should I say it? It's not natural anymore. I think that it's best if I just try to let things out as is. So the idea of this video will be I'll turn off the light and it'll just be black. So unless you want to watch a black screen, then I suggest that you just listen to me. So I'm gonna try this out and see how it works. I think this is the route that I want to take with this content as of now. See where it goes. So yeah. Okay. And lights out in 3, 2, 1. Imagine like a little jump scare. Oh, you thought I was gonna talk? Fuck no. Hold on, let me close my closet. Dude, what's that like thing? I have like a mirror on my closet, and I'd be like tripped out because I'd be thinking, like, what if I wake up one day, right? And then someone just, like, I see like someone's reflection in my mirror because the way that my bed is right next to my closet, which is a mirror. So I was like, what if I just see something in the middle of the night? Like how creepy that would be. Or like sometimes I have to close my closet because like what if dude is like, bro, coming up with scenarios. Like what if someone's in my closet? I don't know. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. But yeah, man, I think this is a vibe. I think this is like low key what I want to do. It's kind of more, I guess, like intimate, where it's like, okay, like it kind of feels like I'm talking to the person, you know? And it just flows better, man. It really does. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. So, what do I want to talk about? I guess I could start like with relationships because I was talking to this viewer actually, and if anyone watches this, like, I'll post my link to my TikTok in the description. So I really encourage whoever watches this, like, unless you don't, like, obviously, I'm assuming you don't know me, like, to just go on my TikTok if you want to talk and reach out. Like, I would love to interact with whomever watches my videos, but I was talking to this viewer and they lived across the country and they were telling me about, like, a relationship that didn't go well, that ended badly recently for them. And, shout out to that viewer, man. I know that they're going to be watching. I'm going to hit them up and let them see this. Let me get their feedback on it. So shout out to that viewer for real. But, man, relationships are... I was talking to my friend the other day, and he was telling me about how he feels that he's ready for a relationship, and he wants something different opposed to just, I guess being on the phone with the guys all the time, or just being in the crib all day. He wants that companionship. And I was like, well, how do you know you're ready for a relationship? And he was just explaining, like, he just, I guess he just knows, like, he just wants one. He wants he wants one girl. Like, he's tired of the process of trying to have multiple girls at a time, and I kind of understand that too, because when you're, I guess quote unquote trying to be a hoe, it's actually very draining, and it's stupid because you spend so much time, and I do this a lot. You spend, especially when you're not even actually getting anything out of it, it's just even more pointless because you'll spend so much time trying to go to this girl and another one, and you don't even really, as far as like I've seen, you don't really build any connection with like any of them, because your energy is just so separated and all over the place that you don't have time to just really fill up on one individual. It's like having multiple canisters, and you're trying to fill all of them up simultaneously. It's like it's going to take longer opposed to filling up one just canister of water. That's kind of how I see it. It's like if you have multiple girls, your energy is being dished out in different ways, and it isn't like all of their energy is the same. You may deal with totally different women, so you have to think differently for each separate one of them. It requires more energy, more thought process, and I just don't think that that's the right way to do it. Now, there's some guys who are good at that shit. There's some guys who are, good at talking to multiple girls and obtaining and maintaining that, and that's cool. That works for them. But I feel like even them, like deep down, they would want companionship, true companionship. But to each his own. My friend personally and me personally, and it's just not something that I think that it's just best right now. And I guess for the different reasons, like he wants companionship. Me, I just want to fucking be successful, and not to say that he doesn't either. He does, but I could care less about companionship with one girl. Like, I don't want to hoe around, but I'd rather talk to multiple girls than just one, to be honest. Like, to really commit to one in all actuality. Like, if I had the choice to do that. And that's simply because the last time I talked to one girl, it just didn't go well. And I don't think that I'm in the mental space right now to even open up to any one girl like that ever again as of now. Like I'm really trying to work something out for my own personal life, and I just genuinely believe that anyone around me that I've seen that I hardly know, but I've like heard something about their relationship, or anyone close to me, family or not family, friend wise, anyone around my age bracket, right? I have yet to hear of a relationship that just ended greatly, like in every relationship. And it's like, what do you expect though? Like, of course it's gonna end because we're young, right? Like, it's not gonna be good. There's gonna be those ups and downs. And it seems like there's more downs than ups with relationships at this age right now. So yeah, I feel like I'm not in no rush to be committed again. I really don't believe that that's something that's just best for me right now, because I'm trying to do this content stuff, and along with like other things, and still maintain school. All of it is like enough in itself, and to go after a girl or multiple girls would require, it's like a whole nother task in my opinion. Like, because I've done this, I've tried doing this. Like, I'm not new to this shit. Like, I promise I've been doing this for time now, and you have your moments where you win and you have your moments where you lose, but the point is, at the end of the day, I kind of always see it as a lose-lose situation. Even if you do get something out of it, like you waste, and not on some cheap shit, but you waste bread. If you don't have a constant income, then it's like, what the fuck? Like, you're wasting bread, you're wasting time. Now you can never make up time for that. So now if you're on some like I've had like a little quickie with a girl before, where it was like we did some shit and just got up out of there, and it wasn't because she was down for it. It was just because I did it. We did whatever, and then I just didn't talk to her anymore. And it was just it, and it wasn't even awesome. I went into it knowing that I was gonna fucking get something out of her and then talk to her. It was I went into it and it happened out of like it was just unexpected first of all because of how quick it was, and after it was just like all right, back to my grind, quote unquote, back to my life, back to me trying to better my life, like, and she was still texting as if it was like going to be something more than what it was. I felt, you know, shitty about it, but at the end of the day, like, bro, come on now. I can't commit to just one person. I can't give that energy where it's like I gotta text you, I gotta call you at night, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, no, like I'm not gonna do that. And maybe that's just me, and maybe I sound like an asshole, but I just don't believe that that's best for me right now, and I don't think this is best for anyone right now, you know. So I just feel I feel iffy about the whole relationship thing right now. Those are my thoughts on it, you know? So, I guess that's just it right now, man.